buys. Let's focus on the market technicals. Gaurav Bissa of LKP Securities joins in. Hi Gaurav, good afternoon. Up for the second day in a row. The Nifty is approaching 8550. Would you have a trading strategy on the Nifty?
Good afternoon. Nifty has seen a good bounce, has shown a remarkable recovery. Having said that, it's yet to trade and close above the 100 DMA place at somewhere around 8530, 8540. And unless and until Nifty continues to trade above 8550 odd levels, the further upside till 8750 would not be that soon. So I would wait and watch. If Nifty closes above 8550, then I would recommend going long for Nifty for targets of 8700, 8750 and keeping a stop loss of around 8480 odd levels. On the other hand, if Nifty fails to sustain 8540 or 8550 levels and we see a small amount of pressure in Nifty on a downward fall, then I would recommend selling the Nifty futures. We might see 100 points fall again. So I would just wait and watch. The levels are very crucial. Nifty has to sustain these levels for a decisive movement ahead.
All right. So what are the strategies that you've lined up for us on individual stocks? I believe you have a couple of buys on 3 stocks as well.
Yeah, though the Nifty might see some amount of pressure over here, the stock-specific action cannot be ruled out. A lot of these stocks have seen a significant fall and now they're on the verge of a bounce back. So I have taken 3 buy recommendations based on this premise. First is Asian Paints. It fell to around 780 odd levels, has bounced back from 200 DMA, sustaining those levels quite well. Momentum indicators are oscillating on the upward side. So I expect a further upside in the stock. The stock can be bought for targets of 845 and the stop loss at 790. The second recommendation is Tech Mahindra. Post its corporate announcement, the stock has been dwindling down, falling day by day. It has again seen a bounce back from 200 DMA, somewhere around 620 odd levels. It's sustaining those levels quite well. The volumes have seen some improvement. The RSI was already negative, so bounce back cannot be ruled out. I feel that now it's a good level to accumulate the stock. The short-term targets can be seen around 660 and the stop losses can be placed at 615. And if these levels are held, the targets of 700 to 720 also cannot be ruled out in a few months. The last stock pick today is buy on Arvind. Another stock to witness a decent correction has been taking support around 255 to 260 levels. The momentum indicators are showing an uptick. The volumes have been decent so far. So I expect the stock to test levels of 280 in coming days. The stock can be bought with the stop loss of 255 and targets of 280 and above.
Gaurav, ITC is doing quite well today. In fact, it's nudging higher, and even over the last few days, ITC seems to be moving up from those lows of 315, 317 that it hit. Are you sensing a near-term uptrend in ITC?
Yeah, ITC has taken good support around those levels, but I would say it would be a slow mover. It has an next level of resistance at 330 or 340 odd levels, and that is where it can head out to. On the other hand, 315, 318 has been a good support level. So if somebody is going to, planning to go long in the stock, can do so. The stop losses can be around 318, 319, and the stop losses, the targets would be somewhere around 330 or 340. But I would say that 340 would be very crucial, and it would be difficult for ITC to sustain these levels for the time being.
All right, Gaurav, a lot of these oil companies have also been buzzing lately, IOC, BPCL and Reliance. Would you have a view on these oil companies?
They had a wonderful run. IOC was one of the, you can say, underperformers compared to its older siblings. It has seen a good move. 375 is the short-term resistance, or rather the immediate resistance for the stock. I am targeting 385, 390 for the stock in coming days. These are not the ideal levels for IOC. 365 is something that can be bought at. On the other hand, BPCL has given a strong breakout. The volumes have been good so far. So I think that the long-term targets for, or rather the medium-term targets for BPCL would be somewhere around 860, 870. It can even test 900 going ahead. So I would say as long as it trades above 750, 760, that can be held as a strong support, or rather the stop loss, and can be bought for target of around 860, 870. HPCL will have some amount of resistance. I would wait for HPCL, but definitely BPCL is looking very good on the charts.
Disclosures, Gaurav?
No personal holdings in the stocks discussed today, but it is possible that I may have recommended them to our clients at LKP Securities.
Okay. Thanks so much for joining in.